Okay, today we're going to make a bingo card. Very simply, on your 40 common elements sheet, you need to make a bingo card over these symbols you don't know. So let's take a second, and you're going to get a piece of envelope. I need you to hold it up and try to find the straight edge. So on this particular envelope, this is my beautiful straight edge. You're going to get a ruler, and you're going to get a pencil. And very simply, you're going to, on that nice straight edge, just make a mark at the top of your paper. Just make a small mark. And then you're going to be measuring a 12 by 15 rectangle. So I am going to measure 15 centimeters on this nice straight edge, and I'm going to build from my straight edge. So line up your ruler, and you're going to come to 15 centimeters and then make a second mark. So it's 15 centimeters from that top mark to my bottom mark. Now from that spot, I'm then going to measure 12 centimeters over. So use this dot that you have for the top of your card, and I need that to be 12 centimeters long. So I'm going to draw a line 12 centimeters from that top mark I made, and then come down here, and I'm going to make a line that goes 12 centimeters from the bottom mark. Now once I'm done with that, I can then connect those two. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll give you a 12 by 15 rectangle. So this is 12 centimeters, and this is 15 centimeters if you did it correctly. Now all I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut that out, and I am going to then figure out, so I will cut that out. Now from there, I need to be able to set up my columns for the bingo. So take a moment and cut it out. Now when you're done, come back. Now that I have this, I need to make some dots to create the bottoms of my box where my element symbols are going to go. I need to measure 1 centimeter up. So at the bottom corner, I'm going to measure 1 centimeter up and make a small dot. I'm going to measure from this corner 1 centimeter up and make another spot. Now I need to then measure 1 centimeter in, and I'll make a dot. And then I'm going to measure 1 centimeter in on this side and make a dot. Now if I did that correctly, I should have 2 dots, and when I connect them, it should be about 10 centimeters long. So that is the bottom of my bingo box. Now I then need to have 2 lines come up that are 10 centimeters. I need to create a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square. So from this bottom spot, I'm going to measure 10 centimeters up and make a small little dot. From this bottom corner, I'm going to measure 10 centimeters up and make another little dot. So I'm now going to connect those to my bottom line. And I now have a 10 by 10 square on the inside of my bingo card. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I need to make the lines for my bingo card. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different columns. So this part's the easy part. Hopefully you can see this. All I'm going to do is, since it's a 10 centimeter line, every 2 centimeters I'm going to make a small mark at 2, at 4, at 6, at 8, and at 10. At the bottom I do the same thing. Lay down my ruler. If I measured okay, I should have 10 centimeters between my 2 dots, and make a mark at 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I can connect those lines to create my 5 columns. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so if your lines are a little crooked, that's all right. This is going to give you approximately 5 equal columns. Now lastly, I need to create the 5 horizontal rows. So I'm going to turn it sideways and I do the exact same thing. I'm going to make marks every 2 centimeters. This is a 10 centimeter line, so 2, 4, 6, 8, and then do that on the opposite side of the card. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now lastly, I'm going to connect them, and when I connect them, I'm going to end up with my 25 boxes that are approximately the same size. Now, I do suggest when you make yours, you're using pencil, by the way. All right, now the card is going to go this way, and at the top, I'm going to put B-I-N-G-O. Right in the middle is my free spot. And then I'm going to use my number 1 sheet. And again, in the B column, I'm picking the symbols that I don't know. So let's say I don't know potassium. If I don't know potassium, I'm eventually going to work on the backside of the symbols. So I would, for example, put potassium. Please write the symbol, do not write the name, because the point of the bingo is we're going to be learning the symbols of the different elements that you are not familiar with. All right? When you're done, you'll decorate it and you'll end up with a beautiful bingo card that will give us a chance to learn the 40 common elements and their symbols. All right?